What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Jesse's World, and welcome to another review of a product that I actually got for free. I just recently met my 5 years at my job, and at the 5-year anniversary and like the 10-year and 15 and 25-year anniversary, they give you the choice of a bunch of gifts, basically, for sticking it out whenever lots of people are quitting and moving on to different places and whatever. So out of the options, this is actually what I chose. It is, a Naxa NVP-1000 150-inch home theater LCD projector. It says up to 150-inch viewable screen size, USB input, HDMI, built-in speaker, media card input. Features listed on the side of the box. Enjoy all your favorite sports teams, movies, and TV shows with friends and family in an immersive LCD entertainment experience. Bluetooth functionality allows you to connect the projector to external speakers for a better sound experience, which I'm sure we're going to need. LCD projector delivers high-quality entertainment and vivid imagery, offers a wide variety of multimedia functionality, allowing you to stream media via USB flash drive, memory cards, 2 HDMI connections, and AV in connection with ease. It actually doesn't list this on here, but there's a VGA port on here too for connecting a computer up to it through an old school VGA cable. Many different inputs allow for your favorite devices: cable boxes, game consoles, Blu-ray players, streaming devices such as smartphones, tablets, Roku sticks, Fire sticks, and Apple TV. Listen to your favorite media privately and distraction-free with a 3.5mm headphone input. Wouldn't that be output? No, I'm already seeing things I don't like about it. Can't even phrase words like output instead of input right. High-powered speakers will fill any entertainment room for all to enjoy. Long-lasting LED bulb life delivers 20,000 hours of usage at a time. Full-function remote allows you to conveniently operate your projector entirely from the comfort of your couch. Includes UL power adapter, full-function remote, and user manual. And then on the other side, it actually says more stuff. Wireless source Bluetooth. Resolution 800 by 480. So whenever I was selecting the gift, these features and specifications were not an option to see, and I just had to take a gamble. So that's like HD quality, I think. I think it's 640 by 480 is standard definition, so it's slightly better than standard definition, I guess. Can view JPEG pictures, 31.9 to 150-inch viewable screen. Supported content quality. Says it does all of these, but that resolution kind of makes me think you can't do actual 1080p, but I am not a projector wizard. USB 2, memory card, HDMI. Oh, here we go. Inputs: HDMI, memory card, AVN, VGA, 3.5mm headphone. I don't know why that's listed under inputs. So all this stuff. The speakers are 2 watts by 2, so that is not going to be a great experience as far as audio goes. 20,000 hours, 3,600 lumens. I bet that's not actually 3,600 lumens. That would be actually pretty bright. 50 watt power consumption. So I have opened it and turned it on and played with it a little bit just to go through the menus and stuff, get the battery installed in the remote, that kind of things. I don't really have a stand to put this on or anything, or I guess a projector mount. So what I'm actually going to do is have my ring light here and the light, and this is the cheap reviewed like ring light that I did a review over several months ago that I paid like, I think $20 for a social media entertainment kit. And that ring light came with it, and it came with a bunch of little adapters to put on top of it. I don't know if I even showed these or not. I think I did, but I'm thinking that if I, on the back side here, if I screw the ring light off, yeah, I've got tape on it because the glue did not hold the plastic on. So I've got box tape holding the plastic on. The plastic was popping off. But if I take the ring light off of the stand, I should be able to screw this little adapter that came with it onto the top of the ring light, and then the projector actually has one of these camera mount things on the bottom of it, and that way I can set the projector up and not have it sitting on the floor. So right now let's go ahead and get it unboxed, and I'll show you what all came in the package. And we'll set it up. I got my laptop and an HDMI cable, and we'll play some content. Like I said, this room is currently basically empty. There's nothing in here right now except for my laptop and something else that I'm going to review later. Alright, so like I said, let's go ahead and open this thing up, and I'll show you what came inside the package. I just put it back in here for safekeeping until I actually was going to get around to using it. Alright, so standard stuff. We got the paperwork, some foam, and then we got the power cord for it, the remote, which the remote actually doesn't feel like too cheap of a remote. It actually feels like an okay quality remote. So we'll see how that works out. And then the little projector. So it's not very big. I mean, my hands are not huge, and you know, they basically cover almost I mean, like I said, it's just not very big. And like I talked about, on the bottom of the projector, there's that little mount right there that this should hopefully screw into. Yes, it does. So, the projector comes with a lens cover, so you can cover the lens up when you're not using it. And it's got, like I said, it does have an IR blaster receiver on the back right here. There's a VGA, and then on the other side is the DC, USB, 2 HDMIs, the memory card reader, the AV port, and for that AV port you have to use a special cable that's audio and video, so it's red, white, and yellow all in one 3.5 millimeter jack that goes in it, and then your headphone port. On the front you have your focus and your keystone adjustment, so that you can adjust the angle and the focus of it, and then your menu buttons, power, input selector, and then menu, and you know, I think that's back, so menu and back. So we'll get it hooked up and I'll show you what it looks like. So the ring light projector stand, it actually worked. There it is. That piece on the bottom screwed right on, mounted up to the bottom of it. I've got it plugged in to the wall, and I got the remote in my hand, so let's just turn it on so you can see what it looks like. I already took the lens cover off. Well, it's not the quietest thing. Alright, so let's adjust the keystone a little bit here. Square it up with the wall. We're going to step back too and make it bigger. This is the first time that I've done this down here, so let me just play around with the settings a little bit. Actually, I'm going to turn this overhead light off. And not too bad for brightness. Now let's adjust the keystone a little bit more here. Oops, I hit the input button. Just back it up against the wall here. All right, so it's all the way up against the wall. Let's adjust the stand a little bit. So there, I've got it as far up against the wall over here as I can get it. And it's a little blurry. So let's adjust the focus. There we go. All right. So, not too bad. At least in a room that's dark. It's quite bright. Although whenever you know, and it's not on a white background either. It probably would be brighter on a white background. My walls are kind of a greenish gray color. I'm colorblind, so I don't know exactly what color they are. Light does wash it out pretty good. So let's go through the menus and see if I can figure out which button it is. Here we go. All right, menu. And I'm aiming the remote at the wall, and you know, it's registering the clicks that I'm doing here. Soft, standard, vivid, user. Let's do vivid. Color temperature. Medium, sure. Okay, so here we go. Dang it. Trying to do this without looking at the remote is not easy. Sound mode, let's see. We have music, standard, movie, sports, user. Let's do movie. Options, Bluetooth off. Let's turn Bluetooth on. Projector mode front is right. Time, I'm not gonna mess with the time. Let's get out of the menu. And how do you set up the Bluetooth? Surround sound. Let's turn surround sound on. Let's see what kind of surround sound we got. Bluetooth mode on. Alright, so I'm going to go grab my Bluetooth speaker, but in the meantime I'm going to turn this off. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. It sees my NVIDIA Shield upstairs. Well, anyway, let's turn it off. Alright, sources. So we got media player. Let me shut that. Alright, VGA, HDMI, and AVI. So we're probably going to put it on HDMI 1. And currently there is no input. I'm going to get my laptop hooked up to it, pull up, I don't know, one of my videos or something, and we'll play it and see how it looks. Okay, so I know you can't really see me right now, but I have one of the videos I recorded earlier this year. This is the video for the Microtech Influencer Pro Studio Quality Media Kit that I got for like $20 at the dollar store. The one that the projector is currently sitting on. And this is the speakers, guys. It is not good. Where's the remote at? Is this turned up all the way? Alright, that's the volume maxed out. That does not fill the room with audio. I can barely hear it standing next to it. Is it watchable? Yeah, it's watchable. Let's fast forward this video a little bit. This is what it looks like on the computer, and that's what it looks like up there. Watchable? Yeah, definitely. So let's skip forward a little bit.
Okay, so we've got it plugged in.
All right.
7, 8, 9. Oh, I only count 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. So whenever I first plugged the computer into the projector, it actually popped up. Maybe it'll do it again if I close the lid here. All right, so I close the laptop lid. If I open it back up, down here it says 1080p at 60 hertz. So the projector at least believes that it's 1080p. The words definitely are not the most vivid. They actually look better on my phone than they do in person. I'm not sure how that works, but maybe it's just because I'm too close. Okay. Like the image that you see, it is very not clear. Let's just see if I can focus it a little bit better. No, that made it worse. Oops. I'm trying to do this with the wrong hand. I think that's about as best as it's going to get. Like the image that you see. Well, the audio sucks. The video is not the greatest. Let's trying to watch anything in a bright room would be near impossible. You can't even see anything to the left of the ring light over here. But if we turn it off, it's pretty dark over there anyway. Let's pick a different spot in the video. Let's turn the light back on. That's a little better. You can kind of see it. I did. I'm going to pause this. I did look up. Oh, no, whatever. I did look up online. I looked up the model number for this. The what is this? The NVP-1000, and it looks like you can get this projector for about $60 on Amazon. Would it work for doing some outdoor stuff like setting it up out back for a nighttime family movie night in your backyard? Probably. But like I said, it definitely gets washed out with any kind of light. I really doubt that's 3,600 lumens of light. Personally, unless you were just wanting to do something like that, I wouldn't buy it. Like I said, I got it for free. So I might set it up and just use it and, see how it does for other minor things, maybe just watching movies and that's it. I am going to go get my Bluetooth speaker and we will see how it sounds with that. Okay, so I have this power base Bluetooth speaker that actually can separate into two pieces. I'm going to need both hands to do that. Okay, so you take this rubber strap off of the speaker and then you twist the two speakers separate from one another and they separate into two individual pieces and they pair together and then they pair to the projector. And so I already went through the menu and I just scanned for my Bluetooth speaker and I added it to the projector. It actually worked pretty seamlessly. Let's see. Let's just see if it sounds better. Since I think just going to snap at any time. But it sounds crappy and it's made out of about the cheapest plastic possible. The pads in here are, well, let's just say they're soft. They're definitely not going to damage your phone or anything. But if I was to use this with anything, my big problem with it is that I definitely would I'm not going to take the case off to use some kind of speaker breaks or it falls out and my phone falls on the ground. I want my phone to break. So, like I was saying, my issue.
Maximum volume.
All right, those are turned up all the way.
They're supposed to dip in a little bit whenever you put your device in there.
Yeah. So, I could see this being a usable experience to watch movies.
Okay, so as you can see, it does. Maybe you can see. There we go. It doesn't really.
So I'm not really going to test any of the other ports. I'm sure they all work about the same. I would definitely recommend getting some type of a Bluetooth speaker to hook up to it if you were going to do something like this. Also, only using it at nighttime or in a dark room such as this one at nighttime. And then it's also not the quietest. Like I said, you can hear it, especially if you're on this side. This is where all the heat comes out. So not the quietest. It does have two inputs plus micro SD card, and I mean you could literally hook up, let's see, an AV device, micro SD card, two HDMI devices, and plug a USB drive into it, and then plug in a computer to the back of it too. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different inputs to be able to be used, obviously one at a time, but it does have options. If you had a movie that you wanted to show your kids and you didn't want to have anything like a laptop hooked up to the projector, you could just get a micro SD card, put the movie on the micro SD card and stick it in the projector, and there you go. There you have it. So for $60, it's not too bad of a deal. I got it free, but not too bad of a deal, really. Let's see how quickly, now that it's been on, it's gotten nice and warm. Whenever I turn it off, how long it takes to cool down. So it says, press the power key again to turn off. Press other key to cancel.
Disconnected.
Oh, wow. Most projectors, when they turn off, they have to run for a second to try to cool off the lens area. But this was an LCD projector, so maybe that's not the case. Maybe that's just with, standard like CRT glass bulb style projectors. But it turned right off and then turn it back on. The next generation in technology.
Bluetooth connected.
Oh, it automatically paired to the Bluetooth speakers. And it's ready to roll.
Yeah. The phone, it does a little bit. There we go, you can see it there.
Well, that's good to know. Like I said, the remote doesn't feel cheap. Well, it doesn't feel super cheap. It did not come with batteries. I had to put 2 batteries in it. I think they were AAA batteries. There's a mute button. And then obviously the volume is turned up all the way on this and all the way on the speakers.
Disconnected.
Oh, turn it off and there it's done. It's off. As you can tell the difference in how loud it is versus not on. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't really know what else I could do with it. It works. It doesn't work super wonderful, but it also wasn't super expensive. Take that with a grain of salt, I guess. I don't know how long, like, the lifespan of whatever bulb technology it has inside actually will last. I guess I'll find out. I do think I'm going to try to hook it up as a secondary, thirdary, whatever device for my computer. Like I said, this room I'm in right now, I believe is going to become my new office, which is currently upstairs. And I might try to hook the projector up to my computer for, watching movies or something down here. I am going to use the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack that's on there. I could use it to output my audio to, let's be right back. Okay, I'm back. You could get one of these cables. This is a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack to RCA audio plugs. So that being said, you could plug this into an amp or something like that and be able to actually get whatever sound is going through the HDMIs or through the digital video that's on the memory card or whatever to a high-powered amp and get good, decent quality audio out of it. Honestly, that'll probably be the route that I take because I'm not going to want to leave my Bluetooth portable speaker plugged up all the time and just charging all the time, and then it's essentially not a portable speaker anymore. So that's it, guys. The Naxa 150-inch home theater LCD projector, NVP-1000. Not MVP, NVP. Yeah. Roughly $60 on Amazon. Would meet most people's basic needs for recreational use projector. And I think that's it. If you guys got any questions for me, comments, you want to see the projector do anything, you want me to hook it up to a computer through the VGA port, or do the audio thing that I was talking about, let me know in the comments. Aside from that, that's all I got. Hopefully this video was helpful for anybody who would like to purchase the Naxa NVP-1000 projector off Amazon. Don't really know what else to say about it. If you guys like the content, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next review.